Are you a victim of domestic violence? Since 2013, From Ordinary to Extraordinary has helped over 3,000 women, and we want to continue to rebuild the community with one family at a time. Please make a donation or sign up for volunteer opportunities today at imfote.org. No matter how you choose to get involved, know that every bit counts. From Ordinary to Extraordinary is a 501c3 nonprofit organization designed to empower women and girls that have experienced domestic violence.
Michael, Shawn, and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in. Tap, tap, tap in.
Don't never stop if you want to be on top. Yeah.
Low waist, fat, baby, tap in.
Oh, I'm going to tap in for sure.
Tap, tap, tap in.
Don't never stop if you want to be on top. Remix. Tap, 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 tap in. Good morning, y'all. It's Tuesday morning. Ashley Newman done beat us to the broadcast. Like, Ashley, at some point when we have a comedy show out here, you are getting tickets, and whoever, like, listen, man, you damn near deserve a square. Like, you almost deserve a square. That your what do you call it when you on time? Your promptness, punctual. Your punctuality, is amazing. But thank you.
Yeah.
Tap in. Queen Born's not playing either. It's 7:00 on the dot. I'm in the comments waiting on y'all. We almost made it. We're technically a minute off. But me and Shawnee were talking at 1:45. So we were on the squares. We were just setting some stuff up. J. Marie, what up, J. Marie? Good morning.
Good morning, Bishop.
Good morning, Bishop. Woo, 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 woo. Good morning. All right. It is Tuesday. The day that's probably it's as important as every other. Oh, today's Wednesday.
Yeah, today's Wednesday.
Today's Wednesday, which is better than Tuesday because it's closer to Friday. Let me see my schedule. I want to check my schedule. I think I have, I'm going, okay, that's tomorrow. Okay. So I have to leave a little early today because there's inspections. Some inspectors are coming to my old house, and they gave me a window. Everybody got a window. Everybody got a window. We'll be there between 8 a.m. and 2 p.m. That's not a window. That's the whole fucking day. What are you talking about? That's not a window. That's multiple hours that you got me sitting in a house that's empty. There ain't no TVs in that house.
Good morning, Afro Queen. You got everything out?
Yeah. The only thing that's there is stuff that's just laying around in bags that still has to be removed. I'm like, damn, is this recording?
We're live. Hey, there's
Jay Blizzy. So yeah, I gotta leave a little early because they said between 8 a.m. and 2 p.m. And I know they ain't gonna be there in the 8 a.m. hour.
What, your job needs you?
No, the inspection. They gotta come inspect. They have to inspect something that I don't even have. They claim I have a sprinkler system. I don't have a sprinkler system.
And you told them this.
They said in 2016 the sprinkler system was put in. I said it's 2022. I didn't buy the damn place till 2020. What do I have to do with 2016? That's their problem. And why'd y'all let me buy the home if there was an open permit on it? Anyway, man. All right, I'm starting on my night last night, and then I'll get to y'all. But, anyway, that was one of the things. So I got to leave early, even though I really don't have to leave early. But I can't take the chance of missing. And I don't know why they need to come inside.
What's the worst that can happen to you if you don't go?
Because in order to sell it, now that I have to close this permit. But I'm thinking they could see what they need to see from the outside.
Sprinklers in the yard?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's not spring. I'm thinking business is usually that's interesting. Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
I'll continue, but Shawnee, I'm all out of order.
You all throw it all off.
I'm all out of order. It's just irritating. I like doing the show. It's one of my highlights of the day until I become a regular damn person. Shawnee, how was your night there, girl?
It was good. The girls did their popcorn last night. Oh, I should have put the pictures up. They have it. They are expanding their popcorn business, so they changed the name. They are now popcorn princes. They've added new product. They have the drizzle popcorn as well as the powdered popcorn.
The powdered popcorn.
And they did merchandise last night. Cowboys merchandise, Mavericks jerseys, Lakers jerseys. So they did good. They did well.
Yeah, y'all did very well. Y'all cracked the bank last night.
Yeah.
Y'all dug in people's pockets where you live at. I like it. I like it a lot. They went out there, so shout to them.
I like the entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
The hustle.
It's just the beginning. Oh, they had a karaoke machine. They were singing out there. They were doing it all.
Karaoke machine so they could make announcements and get people to come over. Carly was singing.
Dancing, performing. They did a raffle. Cable folks, phone folks. Yeah, J. Marie, cable folks, phone folks, etc. They all got fucking windows. But that was great that you guys did that. Y'all worked.
Yep.
Y'all might have had 30 different types of popcorns. What up, Nikki White Chocolate?
Oh, yeah, that we do. We do. Let me tell you. I have a list of all the flavors that the girls have. And they actually have more flavors because I ordered some stuff. It hadn't gotten here yet. And they have all these flavors. They have movie theater butter.
Yeah,
is the most popular one. That's the one that everybody wants. And
people love that smell. Yeah,
that's the standard.
We out of that. We're out of that, so we're waiting on that to get in. And then another favorite is ranch, which is my favorite. That's the one that I like to eat a lot. Then they also have Twix flavor. They have Snickers, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Oreo.
Wow. Bam.
Sour Patch Kids.
It goes on. They got the weed. They got the weed popcorn, which is amazing. That's the cannabis corn. That's dope.
Well, I'm thinking about getting that. But then I would have to sell it. Of course, I wouldn't let them handle it.
You can't let them sell it till they're 21. And by then, you already have your own store and they already have property. So and they would by the 21, they were already expanded into 3 different cities over there in Texas. So actually, but I think that's dope that you guys, and I want to.
Okay, here's my list. I got my list. Okay, so they have movie theater butter. Yeah, I'm doing the whole list. Movie theater butter.
Really, I would just do
regular butter.
How you doing?
Filet limon, dill pickle, cheddar cheese, white cheddar, garlic parmesan, kettle corn, cheesy jalapeno, cheesy caramel corn, nacho cheddar, Snickers, Sour Patch, cinnamon toast crunch, Oreo.
I already forgot the first 3.
And that's what you have to choose from.
Beautiful. There it goes. Go ahead. Clap. Go ahead. Hey, there you go.
She ran down the list.
There you go.
They had a lot of options.
There you go.
All right.
Damn, Jeanette, she hit the whole rundown of the highs. Damn.
Queenborn, Ashley, J. Marie, Afro Queen, Stacy Mitchell, Diane, everybody. Nikki
she just like Shawn. You ask her to say good morning. She got to say good morning to everybody.
Yeah.
J. Marie said, I hate that I missed Lady Jade. I've been hanging up on the comment section. Yeah, but you can go back to, you can check it out on
Media
YouTube.
Room. YouTube.
Media Room.
Yeah, that's what she's saying. She's been acting up on the comment section.
Oh, good. Excellent. Jay Black, how was your night?
Actually, you know what? My night I was filtering calls all yesterday for my family. It's amazing that everyone watched the show and support, which I love and appreciate. But everyone's asking, what's up with Mike and Shawnee? I was filtering calls. They watched the show yesterday. I was like, is something going on? Like, this is, I was like, what? I did another phone call and then another phone call. I'm like, huh? Like, I don't know. Inbox them, ask them. Why are they asking me? I don't know. But yeah, but my night was.
But call them back and tell them it all went downhill after she did all the popcorns. Just tell
it went all downhill after that.
When we went to butterscotch. No, I'm playing. Go ahead.
That's a flavor that we have common, actually. Yeah.
The crimplets. Yeah. The coffee cake popcorn. So, God, they were asking you and what?
No, they were just trying to figure out. They was like, man, they seemed like a Mike doing a lot of flirting going on. Is something really going on with them? And I don't know.
I think I passed flirting a few weeks ago. I think I passed flirting. To me, at this point, just let it happen.
Oh God!
I watched
it. Was the whole thing. Yeah. They was like, yeah, did Shawnee really get jealous over his coworker? I was like,
of course she did. That was facts on facts. Facts on facts.
Them
That's what it was.
You ain't seen no picture of me.
Boy, them ovaries came out, boy. Them ovaries got, oh man, goodness gracious. So anything else go on?
No, outside of that, no, my normal stuff, family stuff. Me and Lady Q debating over stuff like normal. No matter what story she sends me on Instagram or TikTok, it always is a debate. We never agree on whatever it is, and she has to state her point and state why she's right, and I'm stating why I'm right, and it's the typical stuff, you know. But I love when I'm always right. It makes me feel good.
Wow.
It does. It really does. It does.
I don't know.
I love it. It keeps it flowing. It keeps us going. But yeah, but what we got today? Today is Wednesday, right? Oh, you already talked about your day.
Oh, I'm just gonna tell you this. I'm not in a pleasant mood today, and I'm not even gonna front. She keeping you on your toes. Yeah, she's traumatized this man. When he walks by a door, she thinks she's gonna bust in at any time. Now every time he walks by a door, he's like,
she can.
I think I hear her steps.
I do. I'm abused. I'm in an abusive relationship.
She's verbally abusive.
That was an epiphany. I should not be nervous. Is she coming?
Yeah, wow. Exactly. Yeah.
But go ahead.
It's like now words make you flinch. Like, you know how I wouldn't be like, when you just be talking to a girl, you can tell something's happened in the past, and you have a conversation, you just go like this, you be like, yo, what? She be like, well, what the? And she flinch. What you flinching for? Now words make you flinch. Now you're a word flincher.
If you're in an abusive relationship, what is she in?
What do you mean? She's not fearful that I'm.
He don't yell.
Steps. He come around them corner. I don't yell. I don't break that character at all. I'm not the yeller. I'm not the screamer. I'm not the cursing you out. No, that's not what I do. So
you're not. No. But you like to pick stuff apart.
I think we got to work. I think we have to have a show about that. We might have to have a therapist on the show for Jay. I feel bad for him. I think he needs to walk through. He needs to walk through this. I think he needs somebody to help him walk through this and do unpacking.
Yeah.
Lady Q.
You said what?
I feel bad for Lady Q.
Well, it's one person at a time.
Yeah,
Well, maybe it's one person at a time. It's kind of shameful how your coworker that you just turn your back on him when he's in pain.
Immediately.
You know what I'm saying? When he's in pain. It's kind of. But I guess, if you're not a woman, you're not going to
turn their back on him.
I'm worried about Jay. Jay is actually sharing something with us.
I share. I'm nervous. Yes.
Turn your back on him.
Yes.
They share a lot with us.
And bam.
Jay Marie, the screamer. I feel like pause needed to be said. I guess the screamer. I guess yeah. So yesterday I went to work, and I'm not supposed to be at work, and that's why I'm doing everything not to be at work.
I'm twitching. Twitching.
A Q comment just hit early in the game.
Lady Q.
Brought you by Woke Up Inspired. Lady Q said, "F out of here."
She even
fuck out of here. She can't just go, and she said, "Good morning." Fuck out of here. She ain't write it, but that's what she meant. Fuck out of here. Good morning. So yesterday, I'm at this job, and it's not really a hard job, but yesterday I found out there is one thing that gave me flashbacks. When I left my job, what I was doing was shipping and receiving. So I would unload and load the trucks with the driver. Like that in the morning time, I'd receive it in one department, and we take it all off and we scan it and we put it in the system. And then we'd have to get all that, and that would go to the stock room. Then I would move down to the shipping department because everything would go down on the floor, and then all the parts would be put together. And then we had backup systems for computers, which back in the day were huge backup. There was no little laptops and all that other stuff. They was really big ass thing. So that would take all day. So last night at the place, it was crowded, but it's never really that stressful. It was crowded, but everybody takes care of their thing. The 10 people come in, 10 people get done, and next thing you know, you on your iPhone. But yesterday there was a lot of people. So I was putting the boxes in the back, and I was doing, and then I got caught up because the way the boxes were set up, they weren't properly set up, because I was like, there's no way for this driver to get in. So because I wasn't busy at the time, I started setting it up, and so that there would be a little space for him to walk in. And the lady was that, "Oh, thank you so much, Mike. Thank you so much." Because these kids don't understand. They just put the boxes back here. So now the boxes are at the top of the ceiling. They're to the ceiling on both sides. And the UPS guy comes there. He walks in, and I'm doing something, and I'm looking at him doing. So I decided to lend the man a hand and throw a few boxes. You know what I'm saying? Like grab a few boxes and get. But then I realized once you give him 3 boxes, you have now committed to filling his whole goddamn truck up. And I felt my back tightening up 10 minutes into this. I felt my back. Literally, I was bending my knees to pick it up. And an hour later, we got done filling that. This dude looked at me and was like, hey, thanks for the hand. And it was, and let me tell you, in the middle of that, I said, you will every time I'm on stage, I'm going to be the funniest person on the show. I'm getting the hell. And God, thank you for blessing me with the job because the lady is super cool. She's like, whatever hours you want to work, you got it. But man, when I tell you the flashbacks I was having by moving I said, I'm not supposed to be doing this. I was pissed off at alcohol. I said, I should burn down every liquor store in this damn town. I was pissed.
You know, I sound like I heard I was a good new employee helping out the delivery driver. So which you're building rapport there, and other teammates are seeing that you're open to do more than what you're expected of you. That's a good thing, what you did. That was great.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
But you're just not supposed to be there.
I'm not supposed to be here.
Yeah, my mom called me. She said, Mike is hilarious, but I'm not supposed to be there.
I'm not. Listen, y'all want to take it some type of way? Listen, I'm not saying that working is not good. It is. That's why this country runs. That's why we need people to work.
We need people. Absolutely.
We just don't need Michael Shawn to work. My job is to help you laugh. It is not to get your packages there on time. Matter of fact, I don't even know why y'all trusted me to get your packages during the holidays on time. Somebody's packages ain't making it. I'm just letting you know right now. I had to scan like 300 packs of things. And this is all I did. Boop. Just, hit next. Boop. Hit next. And then dog, Mike is going to be there for him. No, I'm not.
Told you, that's going to be his new thing. Watch, he's going to be in the supervisor. Before you know it, they're going to be like, yo, Mike just got a promotion. Watch. I'm going to be the supervisor.
There's a comedy show tomorrow that I'm not even on the comedy show in New York tomorrow. Guess who's driving to New York tomorrow to pop in there and see I'm back on my grizzly out here. I'm back on my grind. Dog, I went to sleep early like a kid yesterday.
Because you did all the extra work you ain't usually do.
Nobody need to be doing that work. Yes, thank you.
Oh God.
I'm not doing it. I know I'm blessed. Thank you for the job, God. But I know what you're doing. You just reminded me, like, this is what you did. This is where you put yourself at. You did this, Mike. I tried my best. This is him tapping the back of my head. I told you when you was making money, I told you to chill, but you ain't want to chill. I told you to go to those meetings, but you ain't want to go to those meetings. I told you where it was going to wind up, and it did. Mike, do you sing the Deborah Cox song while you're working? What? I'm not supposed to be here.
Nobody's supposed to be.
Nobody's supposed to.
How did I get
here? Mitch? No, not nobody's supposed to be here. I ain't supposed to be here.
Oh God.
This job is for the rest of y'all. I'm not listen, but it's giving me inspiration. It's inspiration.
Yeah,
it's inspiration.
You could do a We the Worst on that.
We the Worst. I'm not supposed to be here. He is having too much fun at this. No, I'm not.
Well, he's in training. He's having a lot of fun with his female worker, but the boxes he didn't really like that. So maybe I can do boxes.
Yes, they're about to give Mike a promotion.
I didn't know that was going to turn into something. I didn't know him sharing his co-worker. Did she work yesterday? Did that girl work yesterday?
First of all, she doesn't. Nobody works there that looks like that, yo.
Okay.
Nobody.
Oh, I'm all right.
Nobody. And I'm not even saying the girl was fine.
Shadi is not for real upset over that. There's no way.
Trying to clean it up. It's okay. It's okay.
Yes, they're about to get Mike a promotion.
Remember when I have coworkers?
There we go with the bullshit. There you go. First of all, I didn't send no pic. I didn't send any pic. Right? You know, leave me in the streets. Anyway, let's you better claim it. If you're gonna claim it, claim it. If you want to claim it, then step up. Don't be trying to.
It's not. So she said.
Don't be trying to put no. Don't be trying to put no threats when I got coworkers. Let me tell you what I think about your coworkers. Don't give a fuck about your coworkers. Not one of them.
Gotta put a ring on.
I'll come see your coworker.
All right. Well, come see him, and then you'll be like, damn, Mike, I'm so sorry. Jay lied. And you on. Then you're gonna literally have. That's when you're gonna be. Now you're gonna be guilt tripped. Now you might as well just. We might as well go to the Hyatt at that point. After I prove my honesty, you're gonna be like, "Yep, this man is the one for me." Anyway, you can help take the prisoners to State Road every. No.
That's a police officer right there. That's a cop.
No. I watched too many movies. I watched too many movies, and the Great Escape is always when they being transferred. That's when the Fast and the Furious and all the people they come flying down, and they be like, and all of a sudden there's a roadblock, and you blocked, and you can't move around the roadblock, and then you look back, and next thing you know, no, you got that, homie. I'm sure it's a good paying job too. I can't do that. All right, real quick, because we don't have a video on this, but thanks to Shawnee, she made me see something in this that other people are pointing out. There was a lady, and I'm thinking she's Puerto Rican. She looked Puerto Rican, and her daughter, and she was frustrated with the daughter not following her rules and not doing her homework, and she kept repeating she thinks being pretty is basically more important than being smart, and I was with that. I was like, I get it. And then I guess she was braiding her hair, and the mom cut her hair. I really didn't have a problem with that. But then Shawnee was like, there's a problem when you put it on social media and you put the video up.
And a filter on.
And a filter on. And then I realized this is why the world is so crazy now, because
you got the video, Shawnee? Or can we show
I got it. No, I got it. It's just not edited like we wanted it. But okay. I got it. I can drop it in here. I think
because Mike said it's not a problem with the mom cutting the hair, and then he said it is a problem putting it on social. But go, I'm interested in.
I'm saying this is why when you try and do the right thing, I realize this is why the world is so effed up, because all of us are caught up in something. If your job was to teach your daughter a lesson, but it wasn't to embarrass her in front of everybody, so when you put it out there, now people are coming for your neck because you wanted to put it out there.
Come here, you're gonna learn today, girl.
I don't get, once you put it out there, you now, number one, you got your kid going to school catching all the hell, making it worse on her. So now she's really gonna lean on this prettiness. And then she got the friends that are gonna tell her and support her and be like, your mom fucked up, which could make a bigger divide between you and your daughter. This social media thing has screwed up everything, y'all.
So she cut her hair off as a form of discipline.
A form of punishment. She kept telling her, oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
She kept saying to the baby, I told you this pretty thing ain't this, ain't that, and it, but it's like, but you got a whole filter on here. Let me see if I can pull this up. She got a whole filter on the damn thing.
I never noticed the filter, but I'm not hyped. I'm not
stuff, and I'm like, what?
So
I'm doing this.
Now I don't. This is the problem with putting on social.
I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know how I feel though. Is it okay to cut your child's hair off?
See, that's a whole different issue. My issue is once you put it on social media, nobody will know the whole story behind it. But you are caught up with this because you wanted to show people that you were disciplining your child.
Mm-hmm.
Because we want so much attention on everything. You don't need likes and views when it comes to your relationship with your kid. See, this is my thing. Even when
people have been doing that for years with parents used to make the kids stand outside with a sign to say, "Hey, I did this wrong," and now.
But this is letting the world see.
Physical discipline. Come here, you're gonna learn today, girl. No physical discipline.
Remember Lauryn Hill said that's
don't mom me. Said. No. You had your warning. You had your chance. I told you to listen. I told you stop disobeying my rules. I told you being cute ain't shit. If you have no education, I told you stop disobeying me. I told you to listen and do as you're supposed to. I told you to do good in school. I told you to do your daily routine, and you yet to even do any of it. And you thought you were disobeying me today, and I was not coming to cut this hair off. You're sadly mistaken, because you thought being pretty was so much better than being educated or listening to your mom, right? Yes, this is what happens when you don't listen to your mom.
All right, can you stop it there? Can you stop it there? Yo, that's the filter on her face.
Yes.
That isn't for us to see. That's not a fucking show. It's not. We don't need. You don't need an audience to deal with your child. But we all want this attention. We want attention when we're working with our kids. We want attention when we're doing something good. We want attention when we all want this attention. Like, what is the why do I need to see this?
Why did she sit still though?
What was it? If she didn't sit still, you'd criticize her. What the?
No, I'm like, didn't she call her? I don't know. I felt
her mom. If her mom is cutting her hair like that, other things have.
Dog, if she didn't sit still, if she didn't sit still, you'd kill her and be like, "See, that's how disrespectful she is." If she moved her mom's hand, you would have killed her for that too.
Different cutting something off your person. Like I get getting beat, I get getting punished, I get a lot of things.
How, Jay? I don't mean. I don't
know how.
Jay. I don't mean to be mean, so I'm gonna watch my words with this. That is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. You're okay with somebody smacking somebody in the face, but you don't.
Like
and you should stand. No. You're.
That's a reaction,
dog. I'm talking about you were cool with people getting beat, and you got to stand still for getting beat. But you're not cool with her standing still, getting her hair cut.
They be moving around, they running. I mean, you ain't standing. You ain't said take it, just don't move. No, I don't know.
Pain.
It felt like a reaction. Like I don't know. It felt like she could have put. You got the first one, but you ain't getting another one. I don't know.
Oh, really? And you wouldn't have called it disrespectful for that?
No, not running away from getting your hair cut off. I don't know.
But you feel disrespectful. You feel disrespectful if her mom smacked her and she smacked her mom back. Then that would be disrespect.
I didn't say that. I'm just saying I felt like it wasn't even like she was trying to pull off. Like, just all right, go ahead.
Pull off because further in that video, the mom puts her back up there with her hair cut all off and starts saying, "Do I abuse you? Did you do what you were supposed to do? How many times have I told you not to do this?" And she's recording all this, and it's like you don't. In my opinion, this is my opinion. Mom is jealous of the daughter.
Lady Q said that. And I was
daughter, yes, mom is jealous of the daughter. Because if I'm gonna discipline my kids, because that baby remind me of Carly. When I looked at her, all I could see was Carly. And being transparent, there have been times with Tam, my baby girl, when she wouldn't comb her hair, that I would say, "Girl, I'm gonna cut all your hair off," but I'm not gonna cut her hair off. I'm not cutting my child's hair off as a form of discipline just because she won't comb it. I just had to sit down and comb her hair and fuss at her while I did it. But mom is jealous of that little girl because there's no way that you would put your daughter on there and just embarrass her like that and cut off, because it don't matter if she could have shaved the girl's head bald. The girl is still cute.
Wait.
Can't take the baby's cuteness away.
Y'all not gonna bring up embarrassing, because when Lauryn Hill's daughter said that, Lauryn Hill said, "I will embarrass you in public," everybody was like, "Yeah, I will embarrass you in public." That's right. Now, I'm not saying Shawnee's what she's saying is wrong, but I will say the mother could be doing this because she went down the same exact road
of beauty. We're thinking
of beauty and thinking her hair and
everything.
The mama still think that, because the mom is, if mom was really trying to teach this girl about her insides, mom wouldn't have had no wig on, mom wouldn't have had all that makeup on, and more importantly,
why would mom have wig
on?
Mom
wouldn't have put a filter on to alter her look, to give her what is perceived as beauty. So it's such a contradiction for her to be going off on her about, you know, pretty isn't everything, but you're disciplining your child, in your words, cutting her hair off with a filter on your face.
Shawnee, we contradict as parents. We're contradicting ourselves all the time. All the time, we we are walking contradiction when it comes to disciplining our kids.
Yeah, my kids have to be disciplined, but what I'm not going to do is cut my child's hair off.
Okay, but my thing is,
put a filter on while I'm telling her cute is not everything. But how am I teaching you this if I have a filter on social media and I'm going off on you, telling you cute ain't everything? Well, how far did you get, mama, looking like that?
Well, you said what we all say. Now I'm grown, I can do that.
Yeah, but if you trying to
that's the favorite line. I'm grown, I can do that now.
If you're trying to teach her that looks are not everything, why are you cutting her hair off, going off on her with a filter on your face?
Okay, well, I'm just saying, you got the filter. I don't know. And this is my problem with putting this on social media. None of us know. This lady could literally be trying to save her from walking down the same path she walked down. But once you put it on social media, it's open to all these opinions. And this is why you don't have to have an audience when you're working with your kids. Do as I say, not as I do. That's what y'all all say to kids. Facts.
Yeah, I tell my kids that all the time because they'll say, "Well, I'll say get that stuff out your room. You shouldn't have no water bottles or nothing." And they'll say, "Well, you got a water bottle on the side of your bed." Yeah, that's my room. I pay for all this. Yes.
You think the dad is in the house?
Mom is probably pissed at the dad. She could be pissed, but see, this all these.
I feel like she's a single mom. I feel like the dad is nowhere around. To be honest, I just from my perception of that video, I feel like the dad, they're not together, two separate households. I don't think there's a father influence in that home.
But usually when a mom does something like that, like I don't know if y'all saw Mommy Dear, it's something more than just I'm disciplining you. There is a issue between, because I know somebody that did that to their daughter, and there was an issue with I'm upset that you hear it's something more than just I'm disciplining you.
This is the Jacqueline, I love.
And Jacqueline, you're right, Jacqueline. By the way, it's been a whole bunch of calls to DHS.
This is the problem. This is the problem. You want to take that girl out of social services from her mom and put her in a mess of social services, and you don't even know the whole story. Y'all don't even know. Y'all don't even know what really the story is. Y'all going by a video. Y'all don't know what happens in that household 7 days a week. Obviously, this mom cares, whether you agree with it or not. She cares, and she said she has repeatedly tried to tell her. Then she said, "Do you not do your homework?" He said, "Yes." "Do you not follow my rules?" She said, "Yes." I probably took Dad to the state,
got locked
on
up.
State Road. Oh, wow, you on State Road. Jesus. Not State Road.
But social services, Mike, is a ton of calls. They all reported her.
No, this is what
I don't think social services should get involved. I think the only service I think should be involved, mom and daughter need to go to counseling. Mom needs some kind of support to help her work there. Because when you put the kid through social services, even though kids that are abused by their parents still love their parents. So when you take them from that, and it depends on the situation because we don't know everything, but you stick them over here, and then these people don't want them, and then they get sent over here, and these people don't want them.
Yo, this is what kills me. And I'm not talking about the two squares. This is what kills me. Lauryn Hill's daughter said Lauren raised her hands and grabbed her hands and put them in the air and whipped her with a belt. And nobody said call social services. This girl cut her hair off. And y'all want to take the child from the house. What kind of common sense are we working with right now? You can beat up a kid and restrain them with a belt. But don't you cut their hair off. How does that make common sense? It doesn't.
It does feel different. You cutting the hair off, getting beating your child.
I'm done. I'm glad I'm getting off this show early. Dog, you're beating somebody with a belt and you don't call social services.
That pain is over and done with. The message
is not over and done with. The girl is still doing videos.
That's going to be more harmful, I think, emotionally for that girl. Now she's going to school. If she thinks how beauty is in her hair, now you send her out in that world where her confidence is shot. Her self, like there's a lot of that.
Oh, you have just you have just beat somebody with a belt. You don't think their confidence is shot?
No, because their friends ain't seeing it. They're not going to school. They're not
you
going
don't
out
think
in public.
Sitting
girl,
home.
If she thinks, what is the vein?
No.
The hair is a vein, or what? Like if she thinks that much power is in her hair, and you send her out in that world, now her confidence is a wrap.
No, you just disrespected your daughter. repeatedly
in my household, and I beat her, and that was between us. Now I'm
Listen
not
to the wording. Cutting hair and beating.
It's different.
It's not, yes, it is different. If you're beating somebody, you should remove the kid from the house. If you're cutting their hair, you shouldn't remove the kid from the house.
I think the cutting is worse though.
It is.
Because y'all are crazy. Y'all are crazy.
I think the cutting is worse.
You gotta be kidding me. Cut my hair. What I had to take, cut my damn hair. Because the fact of the matter is you on pins and needles in your own house. The house that you're supposed to feel protected in, you are now walking around on pins and needles all the time. Because you don't know when you did something good enough or bad enough for a belt to come out and they got to restrain you and whip you with it. Y'all gotta be kidding me. Y'all justification of, oh, it's just in the house. Oh, because I beat you in my house. Because you beat me in my house. So what does that mean? She cut her hair in my house.
Beat. No, what's your definition of beat?
I'm talking about Lauryn Hill raising the girl's hand and beating her with a belt. That's what I'm talking about.
Not tell you, not that's the same as cutting her hair off.
Yeah, it's worse. It's worse. It's absolutely worse. And people will brag about, comedians will brag about, remember when them whelps used to be on you and you used to have to go take a shower? Remember how painful that? Everybody be laughing in the audience. And I'm sitting there going like, what is funny about this?
It's all a form, but it's levels to abuse. I'm sure that's why it's levels to assault. It's levels to different things. It's
but you're not going to take a person's, but my thing is, y'all don't even know the story and y'all start saying, take the kid away.
Yeah, no, she got a bunch of calls though. DHS got to look into it.
This is the fact of the matter is, y'all. These people sit there, so this is why the woman is crazy for putting this on social media. You're crazy because you caught up. So she whipped that ass and put that shit on social media.
I don't think it should be on social media. I mean, I got spankings. I don't know. So like what Mike experienced. I mean, it's some stuff that has happened.
You could beat somebody just because
you don't necessarily agree with growing up. But as far as getting a spanking with a belt, I got a spanking with a belt. I don't know if that's, wasn't nobody.
Did you feel your mom didn't love you no more?
No, I didn't feel that way. Of course, I ain't like it. So when I got my first, that's what I'm saying. Growing up, I maybe, and I might be saying too many, maybe 5 times I got a spanking with a belt.
Is it out of love that you discipline your kids, Mike?
I don't hit my kids with a belt.
No, I said out of love. When you discipline,
no, it's not. What it is that a parent.
Discipline them so they
no, it's not out of love. It's called limitations. You're at a limit. You don't know what to do anymore, and you've been trained. When you get to that limit, it's time to hit somebody. That's what we've been trained. When things get to a point where you can't figure it out as a parent, then you go out. You do the cowardly thing and go like, well, I guess I'm gonna beat it out of her or beat it out of him.
Well, I don't know. Maybe it's the age thing, because when they were little, I popped the girls. Or I had a paint stirrer, a little wood thing. That's what I would pop them with to get them to not do certain things. They don't get spankings now. They're older, so I talk to them. Because now, like somebody said, it's a fight. It's a fight. Because they big as me. One of them is taller than me. The baby, actually, she's taller than me. So we talk, but we do have to have some boundaries set in this house. And sometimes I feel like as a parent, sometimes I have to go back to them with just some of the things that I say, because my mouth sometimes is worse than a belt to them. They rather just get belt than me say what, the stuff that's coming out of my mouth when I'm getting on them about certain things. And I have to watch that. I don't have no problem saying it. But
how's that different from parent going up to school and whipping it? I don't do that.
I think he just asking in general.
And then I'm saying I don't agree with that either.
Well, she said they got switches too.
So, Mike, verbal abuse is abuse, right?
Yes, it is.
You can't holler and raise your voice and discipline your kid to that degree either, right? Ain't that abuse?
The amazing part is that parents believe that when they go out into society, when they come into the house, they don't have to follow those same rules because they pay the fucking bills. So you can be disrespectful and verbally abusive once you walk in the house. But when you walk out to your job, you don't. Oh, you got respect for people then. Now you got to find out, how am I going to deal with this issue without losing this job? But once you get in the house, it's no holds barred. I say what I want because I pay the bills up in here.
So how do you train your kids then?
You got to talk to them. And you got to set the example. You can't set a bad example and then get mad when they follow it. I can't get mad at a trait that my daughters or one of my daughters learned from me. Look, this generation is built different because I couldn't get away with nothing. But we did get away with it. If we didn't,
it was some form of abuse. It was some physical. It was some verbal. It was some discipline. And you saying all abuse is abuse, and that means everybody abuse their kids. Because some point somebody got verbal. Somebody has a parent.
No,
for the most part.
Listen. There's no perfect way. There's no perfect way to do this. I'm just saying parents got this thing where they think they can do certain things, and then it goes back to, well, it's my house. No, you brought them in here. You don't hold it against them for being in your house when you're the one who put the sperm inside the woman and y'all had the kid. So now you want to be like, well, what else they gonna be?
But my question is, how do you do that? Because one thing I had to learn over the last couple of years, I would get frustrated with my girls because of some of their behavior. And it's not what they were seeing from me, but it's that 8 hours at school. They are the friends that they're being influenced with. So talking to them, they still behave in a certain way. So what do you do?
Then you got to do everything you can. You got to take things away. You got to try and make it a stricter home, but it doesn't have to be physical violence. Because the first thing we get mad at is when somebody hits our kid at school. That's the first thing we lose our minds.
Well, it is different when it's yours, right?
It's always different. It's always a parent. This is the thing. Parents' favorite term is it's different. To excuse us from doing whatever, and I'm not saying the squares on this show. I'm saying people in general. The squares on this show is different. I know people who said, what Joe Jackson did with the Jackson 5, look what they became. Yeah, look what they became. Don't just tell me about the money. Don't tell me just about the money.
I think you're in denial when it comes to properly raising.
How am I in denial about what?
Because you need some form of accountability. And
Yes,
you're
you
just
do.
saying you just keep talking. You gonna be talking your head off.
You can take things away. Every kid will tell you the worst thing to do is take their cell phone.
And then when they get loud at you and snap back, and then you ain't raising your voice because that's abuse, right?
I went through hell just being dark skinned. Damn, as a kid.
I mean, that baby that I got, baby, I take her stuff away. She don't care. She gonna keep doing. She just hell bent on doing what she wants to do.
And then the memory lapse, that happens of when we were teenagers, when we were kids, and the shit we did. That is what really bugs me out. These kids are so disrespectful. Jay, you ever stepped to a teacher in school?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't.
Yeah.
What are you saying?
Like, we were just as disrespectful as these kids. You wouldn't listen to your mom, a beautiful person, amazing woman, and you were so stubborn in your ways. You, in your terms, you should have got your ass beat.
Yeah, I mean, I did, but yeah.
And what did it do? What did you wind up doing?
You're gonna say it made you a better liar. It made you do.
Wait. No. I'm not saying nothing. I want you to tell me what you did.
But accountability isn't a spanking. I get you, Sheree.
What did you do?
What I figured out a way to be on my own, to do the things that I want to do the way I want to do under my own rules. So I figured it out.
Yeah.
So I said, all right, if I don't want to abide by your rules, I got to do my own rules.
Yeah. So you went out, so you left. So it wasn't your mom's. So the spankings, the whippings didn't help.
But she partially kicked me out too, because she was like, I ain't dealing with this no more. And I was like, well, fine, I ain't got to deal with this no more. I'm gonna figure this thing out.
So you were difficult.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
At the highest level, you were difficult. Your mom was trying to do the best she could for you. You ain't want to listen.
I was very difficult.
So how in the hell you gonna criticize these kids for being difficult?
No, I'm not. I'm saying that I'm okay with a parent doing what they need to do for their household, for their rules. I'm okay with you wrecking shop. But I just said, but cutting this girl hair just felt different.
But
I swear, like
but your mom kicking you out didn't feel different.
Well, no, it's like you think you know more than me. You want to be on your own and understand this. Where I'm gonna be here, honestly, when you fall, I'm gonna let you back. But sometimes you do have to let your kids go out and figure things out to see that it ain't what you think it is. It ain't as sweet as you think it is.
So when you say these kids are difficult, because I'm not gonna have you go down your whole history. I'll go down my whole history on how bad I was. I was a horrible teenager. I was horrible. But nobody knew how horrible it was because like I said, I was a great liar. I kept everything. I was horrible. I can't never critique these kids. Dog, I was sponsoring abortions in high school. I can't never critique these kids and say what they're doing. What they're doing is so much worse than what I did.
Yeah, James.
If you were in prison, you have to follow their rules. They take you. We're really going to compare prison. Okay, we'll work with that. They take your daytime. We're gonna see how healthy prison systems are. So that's what we're gonna do. They take your time away and put you in a hole. Yeah, that's great. So what a parent do in a home is their business. No, it's not.
Yeah, that's what they compare it to for us. I mean, I didn't nobody want to get no spanking. I didn't. For me, the spanking worked because I was like, I don't want to parse in it. I want to do what I want to do. I want to be left alone. So, and that's what was said. Well, if you can't follow rules here, you're not going to be able to follow rules out in the community. You can't follow rules in the community, then other things are going to happen. You're going to end up in jail. I ended up in jail, but I ain't end up in jail like that. I ain't go to prison.
But my whole point with this lady, and then we'll just move on to Mark Curry. My whole point with this lady is, listen, y'all, you caught up in this social media. Like, that's the last thing you want to put out there. Because I'm telling you, enough people comment and you could lose your daughter. Sir, you can't even process your own emotions. Lady Q comment, woke up inspired. Sir, you can't even process your own emotions, so there's no way you are an authority of raising or disciplining kids. Well,
she just want to disagree or debate me. I already know I ain't.
And the thing is, people say this is the funny thing. When people say I got beat or I got whipped and I'm fine, that's subjective. Make sure you look at your life and what has gone on and what your temper is like or what your reactions are like, because it does form something in you. Whatever way it forms, it does form something in you. Whatever it is, as parents, we are here to protect, shelter, and guide our children. Our children are human beings and should be respected. Because I can only speak for myself. When my trigger goes off, that is a trigger that I learned. I learned that. When things get hot, when you get pushed to a certain point where you feel frustrated, my instant reaction, but it takes a lot because I suck a lot in, but when it does, I was trained to explode. That's just me. That's all. What was the last comment before that?
Oh, you think you read, Jacqueline? I think you did. You read that one?
Our children are human beings that should be respected. Yeah, but you want to take the girl out the house. What if the girl don't want to go?
Yeah, Jacqueline, one of the ones that called DHS.
What if the girl don't want to go?
She didn't call, but she's one of the people that agree with calling DHS.
Yeah, what if the girl don't want to go and you going to take her out the house? Anyway, that's enough of that. It is 49 minutes after the hour. It is 7:49 over there in Dallas, 6:49 in Dallas, Central Standard Time. Over in the East Coast, 7:49. My dad used to punch me first before he asked me a question. I did something wrong. My mom would whip the black off of me.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Mark Curry was in a fancy hotel.
So you're gonna do allegedly then? Okay, it's gonna be Michael Shawn doing allegedly.
Yeah, we can do it. We can do allegedly and then get to the top of the hour. And then go back to that comment. Go ahead. Let's get this party started.
Let's get this mother crawl.
Yo, what's up?
Baby, let's go.
Allegedly, with Sexy Mo, powered by Media Room 360 TV.
Okay.
Filling in for Sexy Mo, we have Michael, Shawn, and Shiny Scott. Good morning, Michael, Shiny.
Good morning, Jay.
No, filling in for Sexy Mo, it's us. Real quick, y'all want to hear a quick corny joke real quick?
Okay, go ahead, give it to us.
I don't know. Y'all might have seen this on Twitter. On TikTok. What do you call a book club that's been stuck on one book for over 100 years?
I don't know, Mike. What do you call it?
Church. Give me a round of applause. Give me.
Put up.
I'm trying to lighten things up. I'm just trying to lighten the whole atmosphere up.
Oh God!
Everybody's tight records.
So are we going into the church and anybody can get it right now?
The church of anybody can get it. We trying to lighten the things up. The church of anybody can get it. We actually have a gossip report in the church. How about that? We're gonna have instead of reading what do they read? The in the church? No, not the gospel. They do the announcements.
The announcements.
Okay, you said announcements. I don't know if you said that. How many Dallas Cowboy fans it takes to change a light bulb? How many, James?
Let's wait and see.
Good one, Mike. Thank you, Nikki White.
Nikki laughed.
She laughed. These haters over here still mad because they want to beat their kids. None, because they still talking about the last light bulb. The latest, like, okay, all right. The last light bulb. Oh, you're talking about the Super Bowl? Okay, all right. All right. So Mark Curry was in a fancy ass hotel, and white people harassed him. Ooh. And they asked him for his ID, and he stood up for himself. Mike is like a math book. He got problems. Yes, I do. I do. Bro, you are a classic preacher. Well, thank you, Bishop.
And that's coming from the bishop.
That's coming from the bishop.
It's official.
It's official. I'm over here packing UPS trucks. I'm a pastor. You got to quit comedy. Keep those jokes up. Mission accomplished. Tommy, don't judge me. Good morning, everybody. Kathy said she overslept.
Oh, Kathy, you missed all the drama.
You missed all the drama, Kathy. I'm about to hold your hands up and whip you. No,
all right. So you said Mark Curry.
Yeah, so Mark Curry was in a hotel, and white people didn't think he should be there because he was black and he's tall. And white people in certain situations are scared of black people. When they step in. So the harassment came, they asked for ID, and Mark said no. I'm not
this people. You see what's happening? This is hilarious.
Thank you.
How you doing? I'm being followed and harassed by these guys here, and I don't know what the problem is.
What are they asking?
I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what they want, and this dude's been following me for the last 20 minutes.
Are you a guest of the hotel?
Didn't you check me in?
Do you have a room number? I'm sorry, sir.
I don't know who this man is. This weird man has been following me. I'd like to see some ID. I don't care. I don't know who you are. I'd like to see some ID. Can I see your ID? Can I see a name tag? Can I see something? So I don't know who you are. So I would like to call the police on this guy for following me. I don't know who he is. Okay. No, he told me he was security and an engineer, but you got to show me a badge. You got to show me something. You're going to walk up to me. See, look at this. So you don't have to show me. We're live. This is going great. So you don't have to show me anything.
A room number of any sort? Can I have a last name? They just want to know if you're
well, for why? For what reason?
Just for safety.
Safety. So safety, you just follow the only brother in here, and you're going to ask me for safety. But
just asking if you're
what about,
yes or no?
Well, let's ask all these people if they guess first, and then I'll show you. Okay, all right. Okay, well, I need you to ask them, are they guess first? Did you call the police? Did you call your police? Why don't you call them? That's him, people. Colorado Springs. We're at the Hotel Mining Exchange. Hotel Mining Exchange, Colorado Springs. Doesn't have a name tag on. He's filthy, dirty, and he's still got my man in the back. His accomplishment, I think he's gonna take me down. His boy. Oh my God.
I'm just all right, just so because we're all gonna be on the same accord here. Random Rick Review said, I remember we saw Mark Curry in the airport. He walked by and we knew who he was. He gave us the nod. We were like, yo, we were hanging with Mr. Cooper. He's like a cool guy. I met Mark Curry. He's a cool guy. He's definitely a cool guy. So we're all gonna agree that this is racism. But this is what the white folks are gonna say. The white folks are gonna say all they asked was for just verification that he was a guest. And if he would have said, yes, I am a guest, this is what they're going to say. Well,
why didn't you just produce ID and answer the question?
This could have ended in 5 minutes. This whole thing, they're gonna say this all could have ended in 5 minutes. And black while sleeping in a hotel. But white people, I just gotta tell you, this is why this the killer. It happens everywhere. It doesn't matter who you are, how much money you got. It happens everywhere. Everywhere you're asked. And you're standing, you guys don't even wait till there's nobody around. You wait till people are right next to us to come to us and ask us, can I see your luggage? We're doing a random check. Why is it? It's not random anymore. Just be of a different skin color than white. It's not random. Like this, and I get it. You're like, if he just would have given them his, all he had to do is say, and then
all he had to do was comply. Just comply. Just answer the questions and let them violate your rights and just answer all their questions. That's basically what they're doing. Let them violate you, but yeah, you wouldn't have went through all this.
You just wouldn't have went through it if you would have just served up the.
Yeah, the guy wasn't. The backup wasn't black. I think he was mixed with. He was something. I don't know. He was something. He was something.
He was something. And it never stops. No, I was at a Walmart, and I had the TV. I had the TV and that's a good segue for the next thing. I was in the Walmart, I had the TV in the cart, and I was, I paid for it, and I was pushing it out, and the white lady in front of me went, and there was white people behind me, and the black chick stopped me. It was the black chick.
Yeah, this Puerto Rican up to something.
He up to something. And she said, can I see your receipt? And I just looked at her. I said, damn. And I said it just like that. I was like, here's the receipt. I said, damn. Mike, have they ever done that? Yes. But it was a black woman who did it. Like, we even stereotype ourselves sometimes.
We do.
You should have gotten the character he played when he almost fell on the Jamie Foxx show. Oh, that was hilarious. I listen. My issue is we do way worse to each other, but it doesn't get the same attention. Man, we ain't got enough time to get into that, man. We ain't got enough.
The latest update though on that story is that as of this morning, the hotel responded saying that they suspended those employees until further notice, and they're going to be doing staff training. They're going to be revisiting their training when it comes to black people. I'm guessing. We can't just do this to black folk. I mean, well, I'm sorry, everybody. Everybody got to get treated the same. We shouldn't be approaching people. So they're going to redo their training. So
and God bless do the training. But this is now. Let me finish before I say it. If it happened the way I think it happened, the reason why I feel bad for the white dude is that somebody sent him to do it. There's somebody above him
that said go out there.
Sent. Now, I'm not 100% positive. Mike paid 37 cents for a TV. Yeah, I mean.
Did you show your?
Yeah, I was just like this. I stopped and I just looked at her and I said, damn. And she was like, she got, bitch, all I said was damn. That's all I said. You stopped me. I was like, I don't get it. But here's the receipt. Mind you, the receipt was in my hand. And she said, let me see the receipt.
I just show them the receipt anyway. I don't care if I ain't got it bagged or if I do have it bagged. Here.
Is that? I guess that's their policy.
Yeah, that's their policy, but they don't check everybody.
Yeah, if you don't, because sometimes they be like, "I'm not going, man."
Yeah, exactly. And the woman, Queen,
so you gotta comply.
The woman was just as bad. She could have cleared the whole. Yeah, she could have cleared the whole thing up. He was like, ain't you check me in?
Yeah, didn't you check me? She ain't remember him. She ain't
I'm sure it wouldn't be hard to remember.
If you black person, that Mark Carey is big. How can you not forget?
He said, I'm 6 or something.
Like, I mean, that's a big man, a tall man. You ain't remember this big old black man coming up here.
But and then I'll say this. Now remember, y'all, I'm on everybody's side. I believe this is horrible. I believe this is racist. I believe this is common practice in everyday life. Don't know. I get stopped quite a bit at Walmart. Random Rick, are you white? I mean, no. They're supposed to stop everybody.
Anybody, if you got it out of the bag.
And I'm not mad at that. I'm just like, when a person in front of me goes by and you don't, and then you stop me, and then I wait. Like, I walk to the doors and then I wait and I see the next white person go by and you don't ask them. I'm like, Wow, you did that to me. I've been ignoring the Walmart people lately just because.
Just because
Damn
it's
it,
going to be
lady.
difficult. I ain't showing you nothing. I'm gonna keep. I mean, what? Nothing can happen. Just keep going.
No, it can happen if you ain't pay for it.
Yeah.
This is,
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
and
But if
this
you
is
got your receipt, and you know you got it. I ain't for it today.
that sounds about right. Someone set the man up to ask, "Excuse me, sir. There's a in here. Go check him out." Yeah, somebody sent him over there, and then once again, this is racist. But when you have been taught that the most dangerous people since you were a kid are black, yeah, but I look unfriendly. No, Rick, you can look unfriendly and have
He's a white guy with a
AR-15 in your
hood.
hand. You like, yeah.
Maybe he got a tattoo going down the side of his cheek or something, and he wearing a hood.
You could have a tattoo of teeth leading into your teeth, and they be like, God's creative.
He's white, yeah, he's good.
Oh, come on, man. It's America. You're allowed to do that. I ain't shopping at Walmart. The look tells it all. Yeah, no, they do.
No, but a lot of the comments with the Mark Curry thing and a lot of issues that we have are seeing a lot of the other than African American and Puerto Ricans, they say, well, just comply, just answer the questions, be submissive, which a lot of people are saying is giving up your rights as a human being. Why should I need to, go that direction if that's not, that's breaking my constitutional right? I don't have to. I don't have to stop and speak to you. I don't have to bow down and answer all of your questions. Who are you? So why? But a lot of people say just do that. If Mark would have just did that, gave them all of the answers and not been combative, he wouldn't have been in that scenario.
Yeah, that's what they would say. But it's the top of the hour in Texas and on the East Coast. So I act like Texas is the only Central Standard Time, but I'm Central. It's the top of the hour. Hit
state that matters. Yes. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. Hit that. Take my.
Don't never stop if you want to be on top. Yeah.
Tap in.
Last hour of the show. I have to leave early today, so I don't know if we're all leaving or if y'all gonna do the show without me.
We out.
We out. Okay, I was told I couldn't go into the sex store with my gray sweats on. Yeah, you're a perv. You're a perv. They said you're a perv, Rick. You're a straight perv. I'm not a Walmart fan either. I go to Target. I only went to Walmart because it was right around the corner from where I was at, so I just grabbed the TV. What if they thought he was Muslim because he could pass for one? I don't know. So it's still wrong if they thought he was Muslim.
Yeah,
Sequisa says they saying it's because they don't have to. They don't have to do that. The same ones that refuse to wear masks. Let me stop before I get started. I will just say this: when you're brainwashed to fear black people and to believe that not only are you're superior to them, but you're supposed to fear them, then this stuff like this happens. But speaking of Walmart, I was at the Walmart. And I was profiled. I was. Hate Target. Uppity Walmart vibes. Hate Target. Man, I love Target. Walmart is the. Let me tell you something.
Target is too uppity. They're too bougie.
No, that's what I like about them. They Target. So say it right. They Target. I like the fact that I ain't got to worry about kids jumping up and down and doing backflips on top of the shelves. But Walmart has had a rash of thieves and burglaries. But these thieves are different. Like, you cats is robbing stores in the afternoon while people are in the... Whatever happened to the good old days where you wait till the place closed and you had to have a plan to break in?
Mm-hmm.
You had to have a plan. You had to have a blueprint. You had to have code words. You had to have communication. Now y'all cats just walk in while I'm shopping. Like, y'all walk into the Apple stores and like, here's an example of one of them. I don't know if this is Apple or Walmart. Oh, this is Walmart. Look.
Walmart.
They just like, look. They steal like they shopping.
What are they doing? They just taking stuff?
Yeah, they just taking stuff.
Oh, we out. We're walking right out the door. I mean, if you set that up with enough people real fast, you're in and out. You're not going to get caught. It takes too long for the cops to come. Yeah,
now,
that's known.
I'm going to say that some of them people were black. That's wrong.
But why? But that was your initial thought?
Yeah.
You can't even see their face.
Yeah, you can't see what they are.
I just got a funny feeling.
See, but you're stereotyping and you're wrong. They could be a bunch of Ricks. You know what I'm saying?
So then it could be a bunch of Ricks with a tattoo on his face.
Yeah.
So then we got the Apple store. Let's go to the Apple store. Let's put that one down. Let's go. Yeah. Look, they shop. They actually are robbing like they're shopping.
And I do see that they white.
No, that guy's black in a hoodie right there.
No, that guy was white.
No, that guy was black in the hoodie, right?
I saw you can look and saw his face. He's white.
It was black in the hoodie. He was black. If you bring it back, he was black in that beige hoodie.
But either way, so they just take it. Oh, they while the store is open, they just ransack.
Yeah, they actually robbing.
Give me that. Give me that. Okay.
They're actually stealing as if they're shopping. They're walking
with other people.
They're walking,
and the employees are telling the other people just to move back and let them do it.
Now, these stupid dummies don't understand that all these phones could be tracked, so you better sell them immediately. And the bigger the crowd, harder you are to find. Catching the chaos, maybe, or something. I don't know, Rick.
Rick, have you done this before?
No, it's common sense. If it's a crowd, if y'all got a cohorse, you got to figure it out. Hey, Mike, it's gonna be 6 of us. We're gonna run in, we're gonna snatch, we're gonna grab, and we're gonna hit the door. By the time it takes to get the cops there, we out.
This is why society. You want to talk about? Okay, this is the problem. Neither one of these guys has pulled out a gun. Now, if I'm working there, I'm not getting involved. I'm not getting involved.
Just don't supposed to stop him.
Just don't push me out the way as a customer.
Oh, that reminds me of a story.
Don't push me out the way.
I'm gonna let you take whatever you want. This ain't my stuff.
So I watched this show called Loud PD. It's a cop show, right? And it was an issue at Home Depot where a guy tried to stop somebody from stealing, and he ended up pushing the guy down. The guy ended up dying now, and they looking for him for murder. And I'm like, why did this old guy even try to stop him? So you see a guy leaving Home Depot with a cart, and the old guy tried to come over and say, hey, let me check your receipt. And he pushed the guy down. The guy hits his head. Now he's dead. 82-year-old guy working. Should that guy even approach him?
No. Why did he approach him?
He wanted to see his receipt because he
wasn't trying to apprehend him. He just
he tried to stop him. Hey, but he's doing too much. He's supposed to observe the receipt. And me and Lady Q debated about this. He wasn't supposed to approach that guy. He's supposed to watch where he went and called it in. Called his management. You try to step into somebody that's stealing. That ain't your job. To do that.
I'm done with
this. And she said, you're victim blaming. I am not. I'm saying we did too much.
I'm done with the show. Your ignorance is at an all-time high.
Wait, I'm wrong? He took it too far. He didn't take
whatever happens to that dude for stealing, he deserves.
Oh my God.
No, not saying he deserved to die. I'm saying you don't approach somebody that's stealing.
All he asked for.
You don't. All right, maybe I'm looking at it wrong. But either way, I watched the show and now they trying to find this guy's a manhunt for the guy that pushed him down. But I don't think you're supposed to step involved at your job. You're not getting paid to stop someone from stealing. You're putting yourself in a situation that your life can be at threat, at jeopardy rather. I don't get it. I'm not doing it. I'm not
somebody try to sneak
to do that. I'm not. I know. And I'm not expecting any employee that I've ever had.
Have you?
What?
Have you stepped in if somebody was sneaking something into your job that you work at? Have you stopped somebody?
You can have a dialogue, but I'm not going to try to stop your persons from moving. I'm not standing in front of you.
No. I'm saying, have you stopped them? Just answer the question with this.
Yes.
Okay, so that's a contradiction of what you're saying. He didn't try and grab him. He said, "Can I get your receipt?"
No, he tried to block his path.
Oh, he never got in his path. The man is 80.
He did.
He never got in his path. He had his hand out. Can I see your receipt? And the dude bumped him with his shoulder.
Like, get out of here.
Yes. So he didn't try and stop him.
He did. If you blocking my path, Mike, you are trying to stop me.
Show the video. This guy. Show the video.
He should have said. He could have said something to the guy.
He said he blocked his. Listen. Look. Watch. He didn't even have to bump him.
He tried to get into his path.
Really?
Yes. He was showed. Yes. Jay, he clearly tried to get into his path.
I'm done. Jay, he went like this. He leaned to bump him, which means he wasn't in his path. Watch. He's going to lean into him. He leans into him.
Get out of here.
Yes. So stop it when he was in his path. He wasn't in his path. He could have easily just kept going and not bumped him.
And Sheree's a teacher. What is she saying?
This is the same for the teachers. I refuse to break up a fight. I'm not trained in that area. Kids are notorious for saying a teacher hit them during the breakup. I'm happily call administration and the police officers. I agree with you 1,000%. Y'all,
I agree.
Y'all, I agree with you 1,000%.
My man, hey guy, hey you, Playboy, homemade, yeah. Yeah, he's supposed to observe and report as employees, and we're not they're not I don't know. But either way, that poor
when
guy
I worked retail, the people that I worked retail for, they always said, "Don't if somebody's stealing, let them steal it. Don't get in it."
Yeah,
and this is a cop saying don't get involved. Just
all he did was ask him for his receipt.
You don't got to walk up on me to ask for that.
Jay, he was just doing,
especially at that age,
Okay, but the guy was wrong. How do you point out anything that's wrong in an old man? The guy was wrong totally.
Yes, the guy was dead wrong.
Okay, that's
Literally,
it.
He was wrong.
That's it. That's it.
He was wrong for stealing, but
that's
at the same time, don't.
The reason why that old man is dead is because a man was stealing. That's it.
Well, I would debate that.
There is no debate. If he's not stealing, the man's alive.
If he's not trying to stop.
If the man doesn't go into the store to steal, the man is alive.
If you don't insert yourself in every aspect.
Dog. Once again,
if somebody at the UPS store
Jay, let's say
you're not jumping involved.
I gotta go to that. I gotta go to that. You make dog. Let's just say you're 100% right. Let's just say you're 100% right. Right. Let's say you're 100% right. If the man doesn't steal, it never happens.
Stacey ain't stopping the bank robber.
Yes,
She's not gonna say, nah, you ain't going, nah.
I understand
she ain't got a gun.
What I'm saying. Man say that though? Was he saying it to him? Was the man that lost his life saying that to him when he came?
He put his hand out to get the receipt.
Let me see
Look,
your receipt.
Watch his hands. Can I get your receipt? Can I get your receipt?
Get out of here.
That's it.
That's terrible.
He didn't try and stop anything. Lady Q, we need a new shirt. There is no debate.
Yeah, because me and Lady, we debated this and shit. Yeah, victim blaming. It ain't that guy. I'm not saying. I said he should have never inserted himself to that degree. That's what I was saying.
He's not wrong.
Is that not true though? If the guy would have never approached some further receipt with his hand, like going to him, would he still be alive?
He was doing
his job.
His job is to observe and report. He can.
His job is to get the receipt.
Standing where I'm at, and he
asked for the receipt. So
but he approached them.
Dog,
he could ask from his booth. He came out of his booth.
Jay, when they asked me for a receipt at Walmart, she approached me and asked me for the receipt. That is part of their job.
And as you keep
so he didn't do anything wrong.
Is Walmart stepping in front of you to block you from leaving?
No,
he didn't step
in front of him. You're wrong.
I don't know.
Damn, I would stop working at bank, Stacey. No, real talk.
Yeah, Stacey, they got to be scared. You're getting 3 robberies.
You both are making valid points. You don't have to agree. I'll take Mike's place after he leaves. No, we're not both right because Jay is an opinion on how he would handle it. Jay is an opinion on how he would handle it. The facts are the guy didn't get in his way. All he did was his job.
What's the procedure? Sorry, it was set it off. Go ahead. I got you, Tashami.
The facts are the guy just said, "Can I get your receipt?" And he got bumped, and he's dead. He didn't do nothing wrong. Now, in hindsight, we all have different ways of doing stuff. Most of us would have just watched him run off. But that doesn't mean he's wrong for trying to actually do his job. He's not wrong. The fact that you're saying he's wrong makes no sense.
They've been trying.
He should have been safe. Looked like he was just asking for the receipt, so this dude get charged. He's gonna get charged
if they find him.
Oh, this is gonna be simple find.
No, it's been 4 weeks. I've been tracking this for the last several weeks. They yet to find this guy. This happened the early October. I mean, the end of the very last day in October, something like that, early November.
Let me get.
It's actually been 6 weeks. They still ain't found him. They would already found him by now.
When I was a CO, I heard inmates making each other peanut butter sandwiches. I don't break them up. I wouldn't break them up either, dog.
Mind your business.
They making peanut butter sandwiches.
I guess they got contraband in
there. Yeah, I get it. But what we're gonna stop doing on this show is comparing what we're living to prison.
I don't get it. What they was literally making peanut butter sandwiches,
and they weren't supposed to. So he's like, and I ain't stop him. He let him put the peanut butter. He let him put the peanut butter on the bread.
Sometimes you gotta let things. Everything ain't that deep. and it ain't your money. It ain't your like people take some. We see a lot of those videos where the Starbucks employees take stuff personal, or people think, oh, because there's a discount there, they don't want you to have this at IHOP. Whatever the case may be, you see all these stories. People take their jobs too far.
But
if you know, observe and report. Don't insert yourself in something.
But that doesn't mean that does. But you're giving them good advice. Observe and report. But that doesn't mean they're wrong when they try to help. They try to stop somebody. It means we wouldn't do it, and we don't advise you to do it. But it doesn't mean they were wrong.
I don't get it.
He behind the shower curtain. Okay, I'm okay. Oh, I don't know.
What? I'm so lost.
All right, we're done today. Well, I'm done.
Oh, you got to go. That's right. We got to.
Yeah,
go.
I'm going.
Mike got to be an adult today.
Got to be an adult, and then I gotta go pick up my kids. Then I gotta go to work, and then tomorrow I'm gonna be in New York. The world is full of evil people. Yes, it is, Kathy Black. Yes, it is, evil people. We'll see what happens with the lady. Hopefully she don't get her kid taken from her for cutting up the hair. Hopefully Mark Curry has recovered from the trauma of the hotel, and hopefully the friends and family of that old man. We pray and send our prayers out, because that's got to be the oddest way of. That's a horrible way to lose a grandfather or a pop or something like that, or a father. It's human nature to try and be Superman in those situations. Billy J, I'm a coward. I don't try and play superhero. I'm gonna tell you straight up. If it ain't my girl, if it ain't my girl, if it ain't my girl, if it ain't my kids, and I got
trying to make a good impression on your new manager, the new CEO. You like, let me make a good impression. Let me show them. I'm gonna stop this. You know,
That's why I love the little lady, the manager that's there. She was
love her too.
Yeah, I love her. Yeah. I gotta find love when I can get it. I gotta find love when people show me love. When people show you love, that's where you find it at. Okay. That's where you find it at. You know,
there's two of them up there. Okay.
You know, when you hide your feelings, when you hide,
and you going to New York.
That's the problem. When you hide your feelings, you think somebody's a mind reader. But
I know nothing about that though. I know nothing about New York. But okay, what you doing in New York tomorrow?
Yo, she brought that back from.
I'm going to do a comedy show that I'm not invited to, so I can get on. So I can.
Well,
so I can get.
New York with? Who you going to?
I'm going dolo. I'm going solo dolo.
She brought it back. Somebody caught feeling. Somebody caught feeling. I don't know. But there's a lot going on around here. All right.
You could take
Indian girl, so she ain't brown. I'm just saying.
You could take the person to water. You can't get them to drink.
Yo, that was festive.
And there's a gallon of water. There's a gallon of water sitting right here. There's a gallon of water sitting right here, and you refuse to take a sip.
You drinking all that Indian flavored water.
Damn.
Shawnee's on the next flight. Shawnee throwing shade in the forest. Yeah, Shawnee gonna pop up in NYC. Who you hold hands with today? I don't know. Who you finger locking with?
Hello.
The answer. Oh, somebody.
I'm at work right now.
That must be the Indian girl.
Oh, how you doing? Yes, we can do it.
9 o'clock. He got a 9 a.m. East Coast appointment. Is that a side chick? It is Wednesday. I don't know. It's a side chick that.
I know.
It's not the weekend.
He took the headphones all off. I'm just.
He didn't mute it. He can't hear this.
Oh, really a conversation. Huh?
She sounded like she could have been mixed too. Like she was
feeling so deep. No, that's a Zoom interview I got. But since y'all want to be assholes,
you got a Zoom interview. Okay.
I'm trying to certify this Zoom interview, and here go the nut gallery. Here go nut ass 1 and nut ass 2 joining in.
Just make sure you ain't up there nutting.
Shoot. Somebody better make me nut then. That picture of them hugged up, huh?
Yo, what is going on? Hey, I might filter some calls myself today about what's going on with Mike and Shawnee. That was hilarious. As long as you ain't nothing, all right.
That's what happens.
Why do we care? Who's releasing?
All right, y'all. Afro Queen.
We got a new flavor now.
Woo.
Oh man. All right.
The Indian
like that curry. He eats curry now.
Nah, I ain't eat no curry. I ain't eat no
nuts
curry.
On nuts.
Nuts on nuts. Facts on facts and nuts on nuts. All right, y'all. Yeah. That lady, I really treated that lady. I'm not getting that job now. That lady called me to verify
interview.
A Zoom, and I went at her neck.
Sidetracked.
I was like, "Who's this?"
I'm at work right now.
I'm at work. I thought you had
I said, "I'm at work right now."
So why you answer? Why did you answer the phone? That's unprofessional. Yeah,
But that's what I was saying. She was like, well, "I'm just here to confirm that." Oh, I'm sorry about that.
I'm sorry.
I thought you were somebody trying to sell something. I thought it was somebody trying to sell something. I shouldn't even do that. I shouldn't even do that. That 9 o'clock Zoom. I shouldn't do that. Damn.
Oh God.
Shawnee done made it that I'm permanently gonna work with the Indian chick. She done made it that I ain't got no choice but to work with the Indian chick.
Like,
now.
you got a choice.
Well, if they spend time with each other by the first of the year, we know it's official. We in Texas. I'm in Texas. Well, she's in Texas. I'm in Jersey. So we'll see. We'll see, Dom.
How does New York trip go today?
Well, that's tomorrow.
New York is today?
No, that's tomorrow.
Okay.
That's tomorrow. That same dude still calling you about the job? I don't know. What same dude?
No, that was a female. This is someone different that Shawnee just Mike just screwed up on his own.
Yeah, they just blew up.
You went to and you just did the training.
Yeah, I'm done with that. Like he hit me with one more text. I'm like, if you don't get the picture, I'm not.
Oh,
going
so he's still trying to pursue you.
Yeah, I was like,
after you said you understand.
The more you stressing me, the more I'm thinking that this is a scam now. And I'm like, the more you stressing.
Well, they could be desperate.
If it wasn't.
They need. I mean, you had that job first, so I'm not understanding why you didn't complete that job. And you went over here because it's females. Wasn't no females at the other job.
No, I'm not knocking on doors. I'm not knocking on doors. Anyway, I'm not explaining to you.
Why not?
Why am I explaining to you?
Because
what?
Because I need to know.
Why you need to know? You want something over here? Is there something you need?
For my information.
Yeah, there's something you need, huh?
It's for my information.
All right, I get it.
I'm just trying to make sure you straight. I've always looked out for you. So.
Okay, all right. Well, I need you to up the ante now. I need you to take it one step further. I need to know.
Making sure you straight. You good, bro? You good, sis? Here you go. Matter of fact, you good, bro? You good, sis? WokeUpInspired.com.
All right, let me stop playing, y'all. Love me for who I am, not who you want me to be, because I can never be that. And understand there's only one thing in life that's guaranteed. It will end, so enjoy every minute, every second. You fight for everything in life. Fight for your happiness and fight for somebody that you got feelings for, but you don't want to admit it to everybody on the square. We need some of that popcorn, but it's part of the show.
yeah, right. Queen.
The popcorn. We haven't done the shirt in a while. We're gonna do the shirt tomorrow. I wanted to say something about that hoodie that he got on. Forever my. What's that hoodie, real quick?
Oh no, it was my we had a little get together for my pops that passed away, and Lady Q did some dope little
Oh, that's super dope.
Hoodies in memory of. Yeah, in memory of.
Forever in my heartbeat. God bless. God bless. No doubt. That's a beautiful thing.
All
All right, y'all. So we out of here. We'll see y'all tomorrow at 7 o'clock. Mo is got a situation going on, so she's always in our prayers. And that's it. Shawnee may want to make you a peanut butter sandwich.
He's back in the jail.
That peanut butter sandwich must be a sexual thing that they're doing, and he don't break it up.
Sandwich.
That has something to do with putting it in the book.
No, we're not making no peanut butter.
Oh, you said that was a no, and all the other stuff was a possible.
Everything else is
all
all
good. I caught that.
We'll see y'all. We'll see y'all tomorrow morning. Everything else is all good.
Love is in the air. Oh wow!
Look at that smile on her.
Come on with the now.
Yeah, look at that smile. Don't worry.
Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in.